Hey, shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder bishops of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. Coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Shalom, shalom to you fellow brothers out there pushing this word. Shalom to the rest of the elect, the hopeful elect, fighting for their faith in these evil, wicked times. And this is just going to be kind of like a land back, a response to the elder brother out in LA, Ma'aka Allah. This is his channel, GMS Inspiration of the Almighty. Subscribe and be edified. And basically, he put this a compilation together, I believe the TikTok, about, the EBT, they're getting ready to shut it off, supposedly no benefits for November. I'm gonna read, because they've been sending out texts. Let me read you a text that they've been sending out. Okay, it says, if President Trump, this is a text from the EBT, if President Trump and Congress do not end federal shutdown by October 23rd, November Cal Fresh benefits may be delayed. October benefits unaffected. So this is California. That's their program. And there's many other programs. They're just called different names for different states. Okay, and these benefits are getting ready to be affected, which is it's all by design. It's all planned. Okay, let me show you this. EBT RFID. Let's do that. Right. Food and nutrition. This is from the Food and Nutrition Service, USDA.gov. Attention, SNAP EBT retailers. SNAP EBT chip and tap cards will be rolling out soon in various states, as states plan to add chip and tap functionality to SNAP EBT cards. It is imperative that retailers point to safe sale devices be updated to successfully read these cards to ensure SNAP cardholders can redeem their SNAP benefits at their store. Okay, so simultaneously, while this is happening, the SNAP food program, EBT food program, is migrating to the chip cards. Let's do another. Let me do it on Google. Just showing you EBT chip cards, right? Basically, all the SNAP cards are going to see AI mode. All the SNAP cards are going to EBT. Some states are beginning to issue new electronic benefit transfer cards with chip technology to increase security and combat fraud. And this is one of the excuses that these governments are using to roll out these technologies. Is going to be able to increase security and combat fraud. These update cards function like modern credit and debit cards, using a embedded chip for more secure transaction. So it's almost like a coincidence, right? That while they're having this government shutdown and people's benefits are getting ready to be delayed, simultaneously they're rolling out the new technology for this program, the EBT. Okay, they're rolling it out. So I want to play a little bit of this because this is going to affect mainly these women. Okay, these so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American women, as well as the so-called white woman, or any woman that receives benefits, and also men. Men receive benefits too, but overwhelmingly it's, women that are a part of these programs. And Esau, he's been, using these programs really to bait you into his system and get you hooked on it. So now when he comes and he says, all right, well, if you want to continue these benefits, you're going to have to do this, this, and that. Ultimately, it's about putting that RFID technology inside you, okay, under your skin. That's where everything is moving towards. So he has to cause a lot of chaos, and he has to strip it away from you first. So he might, strip it away for the whole month of November. Maybe it might go to December. Maybe you might feel a little bit of pain. But I believe it's going to come back, but it's going to come back with, conditions. Okay? It's going to come back with conditions. And ultimately, America's going down. And the prophecy has to be fulfilled. So we're going to go into Isaiah 32 as well. But let's play a little bit of this video. And you can go to this brother's page and watch the rest of this. But it's just a compilation of clips of people mourning because their benefits might be cut off. And he might turn them on right before. We'll see.
Americans are at risk of losing critical food assistance next month if the shutdown continues. Agricultural Secretary Brooke Rolling announced the food stamp program will run out of money in 2 weeks. About 1 in 8 Americans receive help buying food through SNAP, which is the formal name for food stamps.
Can y'all stop getting on this app telling me that I'm not going to get my benefits in November? Bitch, I got the notification from CalFresh last week and I'm mad too.
It's not funny. You sit here laughing because they cut off the fucking link. Why would you be laughing? You know that's how me and my kids eat.
No more link for you.
You hate me that much that you gonna laugh that the link got cut off, G?
Ain't no wig, no nothing. I ain't gonna eat nothing. Ain't no kids gonna eat nothing.
But why is it funny? What did I do to you for you to be laughing?
You need me now.
I don't.
If any of y'all out there, out of the kindness of your heart, wouldn't mind donating to my grocery fund, since we might not be getting any food stamps in November, and really, I'm already out of them for this month.
Let me make something clear for motherfuckers, and this is my only video explaining myself to any motherfucker, okay? Anything I put on this motherfucking internet, I don't need to lie, fabricate nothing about. Just know that, okay? Just know that. I can be honest about some shit because I don't care about who thinks what about my life. I am a mother, a single mother at that, of 2 kids. I had 2 fucked up ass baby daddies, okay?
They cut off stamps?
Yeah, because historically, women had to depend on men, for food, for shelter, for protection. Now, that has been transferred over to the state. The state now takes care of these women that would like to be taken care of on the most basic level of just food and shelter. Okay, they get these different they get on these different EBT programs, and for 2 kids they'll get $500, $600, $700 worth of food. That's a lot. They'll get the housing program where their rent will be under $100, $20. And they took that responsibility from the man. So they don't, and when they say they don't need a man, they don't. But see, now we're coming into a time where Esau's stripping that shit away from you, and you're going to actually need a man because you didn't need the man that you were laying down with, the Israelite man. You were relying on the so-called white man for all these privileges.
So what is the American people going to do?
And now he's turning his back on you. And you're basically cooked.
I would like to hear from everyone. I don't care what state you come from, what country you come from. Drop it in the comments and tell me. What are you going to do for backup?
I'm telling y'all, sell that pussy. I'm telling you, sell it. I'm telling you, it's the best marketing. I'm talking about, sell it, bitch.
Yeah, and it's going to get so oversaturated where it's going to be like, selling box in Bangladesh, for 50 cents, 25 cents. Inflation is going to be so high that nobody's going to be worried about box. That's going to be it's going to be oversaturated. These women, and this is going into Isaiah 4:1 as well. These women are going to be, scrambling for men. A lot of these YNs, a lot of these 18 to 27-year-olds, they're going to be sent over to the wars, because war is going to happen in the midst of this too, to bring more distractions and to take off the blame from the so-called government.
And with no end in sight for the government to reopen, food pantries are telling their clients to plan ahead, be ready, and have a plan B.
It's something that we had feared, but now it's a reality.
Without SNAP, food banks will be the first place families turn to, according to Man Yi Lee with the Greater Chicago Food Depository.
Our food pantries are going to be overwhelmed with SNAP participants who usually, rely on that critical lifeline for support and for basic food assistance.
SNAP provides low-income residents with prepaid cards to buy groceries. The Illinois Department of Human Services says it was notified last week by the USDA that November benefits won't be funded unless the shutdown ends.
You know what? Since they want to take food stamps away, I'm going to fucking Walmart. I'm going to break up any damn thing I want, throw this shit right in the basket. I'm going right about that bitch. Move, get the fuck out of my way. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me fucked up. I ain't getting a food stamp on EBT. Oh, watch this.
And these are the type of people that's going to be going crazy in this time. And they are going to do that. And that's going to give these companies excuse to roll over to electronic, system, in which a lot of them is already set up, in which you have to have digital ID, you have to have so-called credentials, biometrics are going to be attached to it to be able to get these food products out of the stores. So you can see how they're setting up the stage for more control, because these people, if EBT gets shut off, which I believe they're going to turn it back on, they might let it go a month, or hey, you never know. But they are going to turn it back on through the spirit, but it's going to be with conditions. And the conditions is you have to do this, you have to do that. And ultimately it's going to go to the MOTB. But let's play a little bit more, and then I'm going to get some scriptures.
Okay, let's get one thing straight, okay? What I'm not going to do is allow some agency to tell me what time I have to wake up in the mornings and be at a place to serve hours so that I get my benefits for the month. I'm not going to do that. No, sorry. If I wanted to do anything along those lines, I would get an actual job. I do not want to work. I don't even want to work. Okay.
So you see, yeah, you're gonna have to do it. Okay, because they're gonna strip everything from you. Let's get the precepts, because you've been basically comfortable, especially these women, especially. Okay, you've been comfortable. The so-called white man, your lover, he told you don't have to do nothing. Okay, he told you that just chill, relax. You can just sit back. Here's this $1,000 EBT card. Here's this housing for $100. Okay, here's this program. Here's that program. Get in the club free. Have men buy you drinks. Play these niggas. Okay, they'll even give you money, $400 or $500 a month, $1,000 a month. Who knows, right? And then you playing these different dudes. So you're good. You're comfortable. All right, and now Trump is saying, hey, look, if you want EBT, you're gonna have to work so many hours, or if you want housing, you only can be on it for 2 years. You got to work so many 60 hours every 2 weeks, whatever. I forget exactly what it is, but there's conditions now that are being attached to these programs. Before, it was just come as you are. Okay, no questions asked. Now questions are being asked, and you're going to have to back them up, and it's going to be digitally verified. Okay, so you're going to have to if you want those EBT back, you're going to need that digital ID. Okay, you're going to have to use digital money. This is basically rolling into the universal basic income, but it's all going to be tied into a blockchain technology. Okay, and so this is all a snare. Esau allowing you women to just gad abroad and just live it up, and not need a man in the house to protect you. Okay, it was just really a snare to get you into the system. Isaiah 32:9, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. And we've been speaking, bringing out this word from our apostle elders, the elders before them. Okay, really, really pushing this word since 2007 when apostles got on YouTube, and then from there it's been blown up to where everybody knows about Israelites. Random people, if you stop random people and you ask them about the Israelites, they heard something about them. Some say that they are good. Some say that they are bad. This was the same thing that was going on during the time of Yahweh. Let me see if I can find a scripture like that. It's in the Gospels. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. If I can find. Because some believe on the Lord, some believe that he was a good man. Okay, if I can't find it, no worries. And some believe that he was a false prophet. Give me a second. What the fuck is this? Okay. Let's see. It's in the Gospels. Yeah, so let's just go back. I'll try to find it later. Okay. Let's play a little bit more of this video. We're going to go back. I'm gonna try to find that scripture. Let's go back to Isaiah. Let's go back to this video, and I'm gonna let you hear a little bit more. Then I'm going to try to find that scripture.
For anyone that feels like they can come on my videos and sit there and call me lazy, where do y'all think you have the right to do that? First of all, y'all are calling me lazy based off 3 things, okay? I live off the government. Number 1, y'all think that because I'm on food stamps and my housing is paid for, that makes me lazy? Really? Okay. Second,
I just wanted to come on here and thank all the taxpayers for allowing me and my children to eat tonight. So we have some candy yams. These are canned candy yams. We have some. Why you keep dropping your fork? We have some corn on the cob. We have some cube steak and some rice. What's up, y'all? So let me show y'all what I got from Walmart. Okay. I got 2 boxes of Roger with sausages. I got orange leg. Walmart red drink, y'all. I got some more plastic cups. I got some hot dog buns. I got a pineapple.
Y'all are so quick to say don't have kids until you can raise them, until you can afford them, yada, yada, yada. But all the while placing blame on the mom and avoiding accountability for the man that has left his kids hanging high and dry.
Okay, Section 8 new update. So, if you've been on Section 8 for over 2 years, you should be getting a letter around October. Because the head of HUD and housing said that if you've already been on there over 2 years, then you're going to get a letter stating that you have to be cut off. So, they're not waiting and giving you January 26th to January 28th. They're not.
And yet I'm still not going to go to work. I'm still not going to be like you taxpayers that's struggling in this world, even though you're working 80 hours a week and still struggling. I'm not going to be you. I don't want to be a taxpayer. I don't want to conform to the ways of this world. Just because you do, that's great, but I don't have to.
Oh my God, what's up? So I'm standing outside the room with my stuff because I had to leave, and I'm just gonna stand here because I can't use my car to even get a lift anywhere, and my dad's not answering the phone.
So you see how these women are crashing the hell out because as it get hard, a woman, she's not built for, this amount of, hell. She's not built for that. Okay? So you can see how prophecy, we're going to go back to Isaiah 32, how it's going to completely take them over. Okay? It's going to be a lot of mourning.
Something, okay? I am 32 years old. I don't need to come on social media and lie about being a homeless single mom. You have no idea what I've been going through. And for those of you that keep coming on my page.
So I just got more bad news. Apparently I won't be able to stay in the place that I thought I was going to be able to stay too much longer. They basically told me I only have till tomorrow, so I have to leave here tomorrow. I have less than $10 to my name. I used the last of the money to put some oil in my car and treatment.
And a lot of these women are grifting, online. A dude gonna sneak in the DMs. Hey, baby, I can take care of you. She gonna try to get some money out of him.
And I put gas in my car and I got my.
Yo, I'm so fucking tired, bro. I'm tired of fucking being here. I work at this fuck-ass job, and these people just fired me today. Yo, I don't know who to fucking call anymore. I don't know who to vent to anymore. But I've never been so tired in my fucking lifetime, bro. Yo, I don't know who needs to hear this, but government assistance was only for you to get on your feet.
If the government shutdown continues, what happens when the silence reaches your dinner table, significantly impacting your family's life? SNAP benefits could stop abruptly. October was safe, but November might be when the cards go dark, leaving families struggling greatly. How do you explain to your child, with their innocent and questioning eyes, that the government ran out of money for them? For some families, this isn't just politics, it's a matter of survival. Would you know what to do if your benefits stop tomorrow? Food banks are already struggling immensely. If November passes with no funding, who helps when the helpers have virtually nothing left to offer? No benefits, no safety net to fall back on. Millions wait anxiously, hoping someone remembers their desperate plight and urgent need. Comment below. Should
You see that? Okay, yeah, I think this is it. So let's go to John the 7th. We got to hold this, Isaiah 32. So you can see how multiple things can happen. All right, that quick. And this is going to affect the food manufacturers too, as well as these grocery stores as well, because they receive, these grocery stores, these food manufacturers receive millions and billions of dollars, okay, through the SNAP EBT program. So not only is it, helping people eat food, but it's also supplying these manufacturers, these farmers, all right, any of the supply chain to bring food. A lot of food is going to get wasted if they allow this thing to extend. Okay, so it's gonna have ripples effect on the economy, not just people not being able to eat. All right, so you're gonna have a lot of protests. People are gonna be crying. Okay, this is John 7 and 12. Okay, and there was much murmuring among the people concerning him. Okay, and this is pretty much, there's a lot of murmuring. Let's look at this word murmuring. There's a lot of murmuring amongst the people, against the Hebrew Israelites. Some of it is good, some of it is bad. Murmuring, okay?
Strong's G 1112. Gagusmas.
A secret debate. See, so they're murmuring amongst each other. Like I was referencing how there's a lot of people that know about the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, there's a lot of people. Me and the brother Amath, it was Saturday. It was like some random white woman basically came up and was, basically talking about the Hebrew Israelites. Just through a random conversation. Okay, and there was a black woman that was there. These are young women, in their 20s, mid to late 20s, I would say. All right. The black woman, she chimed in too. Yeah, she knows about them. But she had more of a disbelief. She said it was a theory. But again, it's a secret debate amongst, who are the Hebrew Israelites. A secret displeasure not openly avowed. So there's a lot of people that have a displeasure about, okay, it could be in a good way or a bad way. But more than not, it's in a bad way. Why am I saying this? Why am I bringing this up? Well, a lot of these women, they know of the Hebrew Israelites. A lot of these people that's getting ready to catch hell, they know of the Hebrew Israelites. And whether they openly murmured or openly said something, or they secretly murmured, they had secret conversations about it. And there was much murmuring among the people concerning him, right? Concerning Yahushua. And we are bringing the doctrine of Yahushua. So Yahushua is back. For some said he is a good man. So certain individuals say, they are in agreement with the Hebrew Israelites. Whether they say it openly, follow openly, or they follow secretly. Others say nay, but he deceiveth the people. Most people say that we deceive the people. And these people that say that, these are the ones that's getting ready to catch hell. Okay, the comforts, and it's starting with the women. Because the man, he'll go out and get it, okay? The woman, she's basically being taken care of by the so-called white man. Let's just be honest. Okay, and a lot of these women, they're going to end up taking the C-hip. But let me go back to Isaiah 32 and 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. And we're seeing that. We're seeing the beginning stages. Is this is it about to go down? Now we know at any given moment it can go down and it will go down, but we know how Esau Edom, how he gets down. He's setting snares, he's setting traps. And basically the first part of the trap, okay, has been successful. And that's to get you hooked on the bait. Okay? It's to get you hooked on the bait. It's like if you're going fishing and you'll throw out bait out in the water. Okay? You throw out bait out in the water and you'll do that daily. And you'll get the fish comfortable. All right? They don't have to swim around and eat the bait. I mean, swim around and find their food. They know at this time, every day, there's some food that's going to be here. The same thing with a cat. For example, I fed a cat one time. It might have been one time. The next day, it followed me all the way to my house. The next day, it followed me all the way to my house. If I would have fed it again, that's a wrap. Okay? The cats are very sketchy. Some will come up to you, most won't. But you can bait them in with food. And this is what Esau Edom has done. He's baited you in by making sure that you can eat good, making sure that you have a roof over your head, making sure that you can call him anytime anybody gives you any problems. That man that you sleeping with, that you have children with, anytime he gives you problems, you don't have to be with that man, and he can give you child support. So these women are on EBT, right? SNAP. Okay, they're on housing programs, and they're on alimony and child support. So they winning, but now it's getting cut off. Okay, and this is also going to fuel. Okay, this is also going to fuel famine. Because the food is going to be there, but you're not going to have any access to the food. Especially if you do not comply, all right, with their conditions. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. And you see that. Let's play a little bit more. Look at this.
You have no
Homeless single mom of 2. Tremble. You should be trembling.
And for those of you that keep coming on my page.
So I just got more
See
bad
that?
news.
Hold on.
Apparently I won't be able to.
And my dad's not answering the phone. Let me tell y'all something, okay?
And a lot of you black women, and none of these men, they don't want you. And a lot of these women, they're going to try to run back to their man. And the man's going to be, nope. I'm good. To not only the women are going to suffer, the children are going to suffer. There's going to be a lot of suffering amongst you so-called blacks and Native Americans. Jacob Trouble. We've been telling you. And guess what? We ain't going to feel sorry for you. You could starve. Okay, the Lord's elect, they're going to eat.
I am 32 years old.
And through.
I don't need to come on social media and lie about being a homeless single mom. You have no idea what I've been going through. And for those of you that keep coming on my page,
so I just got.
And you're a homeless single mom by choice. Where's the man at? Oh, he ain't shit. Well, why you lay down with a nigga that ain't shit? Okay.
More bad news. Apparently, I won't be able to stay in the place that I thought I was going to be able to stay too much longer. They basically told me I only have till tomorrow, so I have to leave here tomorrow. I have less than $10 to my name. I used the last of the money to put some.
So why are you on social media saying that?
Car and treatment, and I put gas in my car, and I got my.
yo, I'm so fucking tired, bro.
So look, let's go back to the scripture. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled. See? Be troubled. Yes, you are getting ready to be in trouble. You are Jacob as well. Okay, you are going to experience Jacob trouble as well. Okay, ye careless ones. Yeah, you women have been careless. Okay, now the big orange man, he's basically stripping things away. Strip you and make you bare. See? You're not gonna have that EBT no more. You're not going to have that housing voucher no more. You're not going to have that alimony no more. You're not going to have that child support no more. You're not going to have those comforts. All those snakes. All those snacks and those sodas and the glizzies and the hot dogs and the tacos. Okay? And this is going to affect the men too. And the men are like, I ain't about to You know, to date one of these hoes, man. You know how much money that is to date these women. You know, you gotta go. Don't go to you gotta take them to a nice restaurant. At least a 6 or 7. You can't, 7, 8. You know, if you really want to impress her. Don't get a bottle of wine. Don't get a glass of wine. Don't get a cocktail. Right? And she want to eat good. She not, maybe, let me spend half of the money. Some women are gonna do that. But if you try to date and court a woman, forget about it. You better have a bag on you, man. Okay? You better have a bag. Okay? Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare. And gird up sackcloth upon your loin. You should be in a state of mourning. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Yeah, you're going to lament for the good old times, the good old days, in which, you have the ability to do as you please, and you have the government backing you. Now the government is turning its back on you women. And this is not only going to affect the Israelite woman, but it's going to affect all you women. The white woman, the so-called Asian woman, which there's not a lot, the Elamite woman. Most of them are more pleasant, They're pleasant. They're not. They'll have a man that'll ride for them and be down because they're doing what they got to do. The black woman, she literally feels that she's entitled, and she might have a little cool. She might even have a job. Maybe some of these women, it's not going to affect, their eating situation. Maybe they have a cool little job. Well, eventually you're going to get laid off. Okay, there will be no more work. Let's get that Isaiah 19. And I'm gonna have to wrap this up too. You got some like an inspector coming over the house, supposed to be coming in a couple of minutes, or if not already here. Isaiah. So I'm just gonna read this. Go finish up Isaiah 32. Isaiah 19 and is it 14? Where is it? No. Isaiah 19 and 11. Where's it at? Yeah, 15, excuse me. Neither, Isaiah 19:15, neither shall there be any work. Let me read 14. The Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. And you women are perverse. You men too. Okay, you're crooked. Okay, you break all the ways of Yahweh Shemashai. And since there's been no, judgment upon you, what is that? Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, the hearts of the Son of Man are fully set in them to do evil. Because judgment does not come immediately, and there is no consequences to your actions immediately, you are completely set in your ways, and you've been winning. You've been really, you haven't been winning, but in your mind, your delusional mind, you think that you're winning because of your independence, your freedom. You can do as you please. You can do what you want. Okay. But all that is coming to an end because as we get closer to the end, as we get deeper into Jacob's trouble, as we get deeper into the day of doom, and the deeper into the days of sorrow, of mourning, okay, you're going to be affected, not only the ability to get food, but the ability to feed your family and have protection from all the crazies going on in this world. And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. So yeah, I believe the person's here. So let me just wrap this up. Isaiah 32 and 12 again. They shall lament for the teats, the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. Upon the land of my people, see, the people, it's the people before the place, you Israelites, shall come of thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. See? So Jake was living it up, living it good, especially you women. But now the Lord is stripping you from all these things. So I'm going to close it there. Until next time, shalom to the elect.